The unmistakable face of the Vote Leave campaign out on the road in Lancashire. We've joined him on the day when Vote Leave are pushing a plan to end free movement of migrants if Britain votes to leave the EU. So when I spoke to Boris Johnson, I asked him if he had a figure in mind for the number of migrants who would be welcome under the new regime. Is 100,000 too many? That's what the Prime Minister has said.
That will depend on the state of the economic need, what business needs.
So it could be more than 100,000 in principle.
Well, I think it's highly unlikely it would be more than that, but let's see what the needs of the UK are.
But it could be more.
Let's see what the needs of the UK are.
You're saying it would depend on the economy?
The most important thing is that politicians would be able to keep their promises.
Who said leaving would cause at least some business uncertainty while embroiling the government for several years in a fiddly process, negotiating new arrangements, so diverting energy from the real problems of this country? Who said that?
Let's be absolutely clear.
Who was it?
That it was me, and I concluded that article, as you well know.
2 weeks before you said you declared for out.
I concluded that article, as I think the text will bear out, by saying that we had nothing to fear from leaving, that we would prosper mightily outside, as indeed we will.
And what about all the speculation that this referendum is a very useful means to get Boris the top job in the end?
Let's, for heaven's sake, focus on the issues and try to avoid turning this into a conversation about personality or this is the
but
issues.
You know, a lot of your colleagues in the House
clear.
of Commons are keen to move against the Prime Minister when the moment comes. What do you say to them? What's your message to them?
I think that would be totally wrong and totally not. This is not on the agenda at all. What we need to do.
You're not sketching out a new Boris-led government, VAT, immigration. That's what we're seeing.
No, absolutely not. No, what we're saying is these are some of the things that the government now could do post-June the 23rd when we take back control.
Hello.
First stop, a clothing factory outside Accrington. And the Boris bus has had an escort all the way. That's one sent by the Remain campaign. But the workers here have been quite looking forward to their visit.
Oh, they're very supportive, yeah. They're really excited and they're so happy, yeah.
And do you think they want to hear the points he has to make about the referendum?
Oh, of course, yeah.
I was thinking about voting to leave, so I think today, after hearing what he says, it'll persuade me even more.
Okay, I mean, is he the sort of, do you think he's a good kind of person to make the case?
Yeah, apparently he's very funny as well, so that's always good to be.
Recent polls have even put the Leave campaign in the lead. To sustain that, they're going to need him to reach the parts other politicians can't.